Hello everybody, welcome to astraeakeva. I'm Ao. In today's video, I'm doing day number 171 of my 365 days of art. And in today's artwork, I created a little chibi character for my arrows drawing that I did a few days ago. So, while I'm slowly moving towards preparing for my webcomic, I don't think it's going to be released this year, but I'm actually doing everything I can to make the process, to start the process, to know how to draw certain things. I personally... the reason why I'm focusing so much on artwork is because I studied a lot of writing, comprehension. I've studied a lot of storytelling, and even wrote my synopsis for all the stories. I have a lot of different stories that are in my head. I've written plot lines and characterization and world building. There's even a story which I will probably not make my first webcomic, that I ended up writing roughly around maybe 60,000 words. Yes, I enjoy writing as well. So the last time I looked at it, I was like, wow, I can't believe I wrote 60,000 words for this story, and it's not even halfway through the entire story. So that's sort of why I'm like not that much focused on story, because I understand the theory and all of that behind telling a story. It's just I decided to focus a lot on creating artwork for my webcomic so that I can apply that story to a picture. And so that's sort of my main goal when I'm doing art. And that's kind of why I wanted to talk about my webcomic today. I did hint at there are a few videos that have talked about it. Am I going to create a webcomic? Am I not? There was a video I did that talked about that as well. So, but yeah, basically I'm creating chibis for the characters that I've already created before, because I've always wanted to draw them. But much like I've said in the past, a majority of what happens in my life is my mindset, and I was not in the ideal mindset when I first started off with my art. I just thought, I'm not good enough yet, and I should study more, and I should do more, which is what I am doing. So there's no grievances. I'm not feeling horrible about it in any way, shape or form. I'm actually quite happy that I am doing what I said I would do. It's just that there are times when I'm like, maybe I should start applying what I'm studying and create my webcomic. But I will I think, okay, let me just say I will announce it when it happens, and then it will happen. For now, I'm just studying a lot of all these various things like anatomy, and studying how to draw from the imagination. There's this class that I took from Sam Fox. Is that Tom Fox? Please don't hate me. But anyway, he's a really great artist. I think I put the link to his Instagram page in the description box below. But it's about drawing from the imagination, and that he kind of inspires me to keep drawing, because he also drew. So he also drew a lot, like every single day. So he drew every day, and he was able to improve in his art and drawing and all of that. So yeah, I really don't know what else I'm supposed to talk about. But my webcomic, let me talk about my webcomic. My webcomic will probably be modern day, and I won't have any like fantasy in it. There are a few stories where I do have fantasy characters and all of that, but for this particular first webcomic, it's going to be modern day, probably romance, slice of life. So I'm still formulating it, and it's definitely going to be reverse harem, and which is something I enjoy reading and also creating. So all of my stories are about that. So I'm just gonna stick to what I'm good at and not try to create something that I'm not good at. So that is about it. I will continue to create. I thought about creating chibis this entire week, but I don't like promising things that I won't fulfill. I don't like saying like I'm gonna do this and then I end up not doing it. So let me just say I will try to do chibis for my characters this week. And so I'm gonna try to do chibis, but if it doesn't work out, then so be it. I'll draw something else. So I don't like pushing myself to do stuff that probably won't work out, but I will see how it goes and then move on with it day by day and not force myself to do anything. So that is all for today's video. If this is the type of content that you enjoy, hit that subscribe button, the notification bell next to it, comment, and I would really like to hear from people. So I do respond to all my comments, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram or any other art platform that I use. And share, like, and what else? That's about it. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the week, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Bye bye.